Okay, so we have a equation here. They say suppose you have a set. You can see this is a set of number, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Same with the b, 2 to 8, 7 to 9, by the 7 8 9 10. So now they say which of the following statement is true. Okay, so you can just pick up and say this is true, this is not true, this is not true, or whatever true. Let me explain to you quick so you can have a clarity what this represent, that represent, that represent. Let's start with the b unit c. When they say b unit c, what does that mean? Means take all the element of b, combine together with c, but anything which appear twice, do not take them. Okay, if anything appear twice, don't take it. Okay, now let's go b. Union, u means union, so this u means union, or combine means put together. So b unit c, what is it? B is 2 4 6 8, so this is c. So let's see first 2. Do you have a 1 here? No, so you take the smallest one because you combine all together. So the smallest will be 2. Now we go, there's a 4. Do you have a 3 here? No, so we can write the next one as 4. Now we go 6. Do you have a 5 here? No, so I can just go, the next one's going to be 6. So you combine all them together, but it's good to write everything in order. I think that's a proper way of writing things in order. Now we go 6, and then we have a 7, so just go, because now you got a 7 8. You see 8, it happened here and there, it appeared for both, so you don't have to write twice, you only write only once, even if it appear 3 times 4 times, but if it you only write one. You see 8 and 8, so don't write 8 8, no, just write only 1 8, and then 9 here we don't have no more, so we have a 9, the next one, and then 10. So b unit c is this one right here. So we come here in the option, they say b unit c, let's see, 2 4 6 2 4 6 7 7 8 8 9 9 10. Yes, true. So the option 1 is true, so this is true. Now they say we should check a union c. Now let's go a union c. So for a union c, let's work it out and see if it's true or it's not true. Let's go a union c. Where is a? This is our a. Union c, this is our c, means you have to put them together. So let's work it out and find a solution, compare with our answer. Now a union c, now we go, what is our a? Our a, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, everything's in order. Do you have in c, where is c? This is c. C starts from 7, so I can write everything here because here starts from 7. So if you put them together, it's going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Okay, here starts from 7 8 9 10, so I don't have to write 7 again because you already appear here. Okay, so I can just say 8 9 10, 8 9 and 10. So this is not true, it's wrong. Okay, so a union c is, this is not true answer, this is false, because they say you have to identify which is true or false. Now let's go to the a intersection. So this n meaning intersect. Okay, now so we'll need this one. Let me explain to what is intersect meaning. Intersect meaning, so for the intersect you have to look both groups they mention, like here they say you have to find a intersect b intersect c. See, so intersect is when you have something common for both. For example, you see if you look at a and b, what is the intersect of a and b? That's not part of the question, right? But I'm trying to explain to you. Intersect a, intersection b. Now we pick all the one which appear for both. 2, yes, 2 which appear for both. So this is intersect because they appear in both group. Now with 4, so 4 which appear here and there. So 4, 6 also, yes, it's intersect. That's all. So this is b, a intersection b, when you have a number or element which is common for both groups. So now we come here, a intersection b intersection c, means we have to look element or variable which is common or it appear in a and b and c too. Okay, let's see if you have an element here. So this was not part of the question, but I was trying to explain to you so you can have a clarity. Now, so a intersection b intersection c, let's pick the all common one. Okay, 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 let's have a and b. A and b, do you have anything common? Yes, there's a 2. Now let's go for c also. So the problem is We see 8. 8 is common for C and B, but it's not here. You see? So problem means that's not intersect then, because it has, they say here A, intersection B, intersection C. Means it has to be intersection for 3 of them. So 8, it appears for the last one for C and B. See 8 and 8, but there's nothing here, so 8 is not. Now let's go, which other number? And if you go 9 and 10, there's no 9 and 10 here, there's no 9 and 10. So we don't have a number which is in common for A, B, and C. So for that case now, in exams, this is what you do. You say it's empty set. You write like this and then you cancel. It's like, oh, and then you do this. This is empty set. Or you can say empty set. So A, intersection B, intersection C is empty set like that. So this is not true because it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. This was the road here. This is union. You know, as far as a C, so this is not true answer. It's not true answer because in A intersection B is empty set. But as far as personal C, if they were asked for A union B union C, and then I could have said it's true because when you unite all of them, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then it was going to be union. Because when you put them union, you don't want to repeat something. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and they'll go 8, which 8 also here appear, 9, 10. So it was going to be everything, which was going to be true. So for this case, it's not true because they say A intersection, which is empty, but this is A union B union C. This one here. So for that case, it's not true. So only option A. So only option A. Only A is true. Now let's go to the question number 2. So question number 2. Now, okay, let me just erase this quick so we can have some space here. Let me just check this if it does record, because yesterday I was doing some stuff and then I realized it was not recording. Okay, it does record. Okay, so let's just make space here so we can go for number 2. Okay, cool. Now let's go. So if you have a set of element or number, there's 3 ways you can represent your data. The first way is called interval notation. Interval notation. 3 ways actually. Interval notation. The second one is set builder notation. Set builder notation. Oh my God, builder notation. And the third one is number line. Use number line. Now let's see now how we do it. Let's see how we do it. Okay, cool. So let's see how we do it. For example, this form here, this is set builder notation. This is set builder notation form. So now let me change this data to, so this is set builder notation. You see, there's a builder here. See this bracket is set builder notation. So let me take the same set of data and represent it into interval notation. So this is what you do. You start, okay, when you have it, okay, they give us number line. Oh no, let's take this one first. Okay, they say X start from, okay, this sign meaning including. This including either they are this direction or this direction. Okay, if it's on this side direction, I don't know how you see it in the camera, but I think this is right as far as I see, and this is left. Their right hand is very powerful always. So if it's very powerful, means it's bigger or greater. So if I say A is than B, means A is bigger than B. But when you put this stuff here, means bigger or greater or equal, because there's an equal sign here. But this is like greater. A is greater than B, but when you write A, so you say A is bigger or equal, greater or equal to B. You see what I'm saying? So now we're going to say, you see, if I write, let's say X, means X is less, because this is left hand, so left hand is less powerful. You know, so, man, my left hand is more powerful. No, I'm just talking about that in general for a lot of people. So this is left hand. So look, X is less than Y. But if you write this, it's not less anymore, it's less or equal. So this sign is less or equal, because of this double sign or equal. You see what I'm saying? So now we're going to take this one, let's say here, X, this right hand, is greater or equal to -2. Oh, so this is for inequality. We call them inequality sign, inequality sign. Now, let's go to the interval notation. For the interval notation, if it's including, you write like this. Like when you say greater or equal, less than equal, means when you say something equal, means it includes. So when you say this sign or this sign, this meaning including. For example, if somebody give me, let's say -2 is less or equal to X and less than equal to 5. Meaning, since this is including -2, so I'm going to say including -2 all the way to 5. But 5 also is including. You see what I'm saying? But if it was excluding here, then I was not going to use this sign. I was going to use this sign. So this is excluding. See? And if this was excluding, let's say, means I was going to use this sign. But if it was 1 including, then I was going to use this sign. So it all depends on the question. So let me take this data here. It's not, I want to explain the whole so you can understand. So now I'm going to take this data and represent facing interval notation, and then I'll come to your number line so you can get to understand. So now let's take this data and write in interval notation. Now it starts from -2 including, but they say it must be X is greater or equal to -2. Oh, so it starts from -2, but we don't know where it's going to stop. Oh, well, I see that. So I'm going to say it starts from -2 including, so -2, but you see it's including. You see it starts from -2, and then it goes all the way because it's greater than -2. But do we know where it's going to stop? We don't know. They just say it's greater than -2. So it's going to go all the way. We don't know where it's going to stop. You see? So I can say it goes all the way to infinity, because infinity means it's positive infinity. Okay, but when you say infinity, you don't know where you're going to stop. It's like it goes all the way positive, because start from -2, it goes all the way to the right. We don't know where. But all, what is all? All meaning union, right here, all union. And now you go, we have another set here. We start from 1 is less. Okay, so now this is a trick here that they give to you. When you start with the represented whatever you have in number line, do not start with a number most of the time. Start with a letter. So me, I'll flip it. I'll say, okay, this meaning, say X, I'll start with X, but look at your angle. Your angle is on a 1, so I can just say like this. So it's like I flip everything. See this angle here? It's on a 1, so it's like on a 1, so I just flip it. So now this, which is this, union with X is greater than 1, means it starts from 1, but excluding, all the way to positive infinity, because I don't know where I'm going to stop. And when you say infinity, you don't know where you're going to stop. That's why I exclude it. Never include infinity. So now we want to unite. When you unite, means you put them together. So if you put them together, look, it starts from -2. It goes all the way. We don't know where we're going to stop. Now, let me put this in number line, and then I'll unite together. So if you put in number line this stuff, look. Okay, so I'm going to try to put this in a number line. Okay, I'm going to put them in number line. Now, let me start with the face one. So the face one starts from -2 to positive infinity. It's like this, look. -2 is including, so if it's including, you put solid. But I start from -2, look, it starts from -2 all the way to positive infinity. So since it's all the way to positive infinity, it means this is the part that we need from -2 to positive infinity. So this is the area we need. So I'm going to have to put solid line because this is area involved. To positive infinity. So this part here, because infinity we don't know where we're going to start. So start from -2, but including, that's all right. Like, but if it's excluding, right like this. To positive infinity. This is for this. Now let's write this one that we can unite. This union means unite, or union, or you can use or. Okay. So union, same as say or, but intersection is same as say and. We say and A and B. A and B means intersection. But A or B, so for example here you can say A and B. A and B. And this is A or B. A or B. This unit. Okay, now we come here. Let's represent this in number line. So this is going to become, start from 1 to positive infinity. Look. So if this is -2, I'm going to write here and then I'll combine. -2, this is say -1, this is 0, 1. 1 is somewhere here. So I'm going to write my number line, start from here. Look. 1, but it's excluding. All the way to positive infinity means you go that direction. So our area is going to be this. So I'm going to have to highlight here. This is what we need. So this is 1, but I'm excluding. That's why. You see this sign here is excluding. That's all right. This. And then so now let's combine. So if you combine, how this graph is going to be? I mean, this number line is going to be. Look, if you put them together, means it's going to start from -2, but it's including. Now we go all the way to positive infinity. If you put them together, even this go to the positive infinity. So it's going to be everything from -2 to positive infinity. And then we know positive infinity we exclude. So if I had to write that in interval notation, it's going to be like this. But as a number line, and then I can write one line. I say, okay, so my answer is going to be like this. Start from -2, but including, so write like this. Okay, to positive infinity, because this is including, that's what I put so. Positive infinity means this is the area we need. See? And that's going to be option number 1, -2. And this is going to be our answer. Just easy like that. You see what I'm saying? So this is interval notation. This is a number line. And then sometime they may ask you, okay, can you represent the same thing? This is interval notation. This is a number line. But they can say, okay, what about set builder notation of our final answer? Set builder notation, I can say simply like this. X are element of real number, whereby this X start from -2, but is including, you can say from -2. This means start from -2 all the way to positive, because it's more than -2, means it's going to go forever, and it's including, that's why I wrote these two. Or if you don't want to write like this in set notation, I could have said X are element of real number, and then I can say this X is start from -2, but is including to positive infinity. This is also acceptable. But why exclude here? Because infinity you do not include. Okay, so that's the end of the question. So if you learn how to do things, subscribe, share this video, and thanks a lot for your time. Peace. Come on.